Ayrton Senna is considered one of the greatest Formula One drivers of all time. Born on March 21, 1960, in Sao Paulo, Brazil, Senna captured the hearts of motorsport fans worldwide with his unparalleled talent, charisma, and passion for the sport. Tragically, Senna's brilliant career came to an abrupt end. On May 1, 1994, during the San Marino Grand Prix in Imola, Senna suffered a fatal accident. His death had a profound impact on the world of motorsport and led to significant improvements in driver safety. The image of Ayrton Senna's accident is still disturbing. It took 20 years to be able to revisit it. 29 years ago, Brazil and the world mourned his loss. He, the great idol of the tracks. 3 days of official mourning were declared. Senna received honors befitting a head of state. On the streets, over 1 million people expressed their condolences. Formula One drivers of the time attended his funeral. Senna did not complete his journey. But, in a way, it is eternal. His determination and charisma endure. His will to win showed us overcoming adversities is possible. Chapter 1: An Unexpected Theft. Ayrton Senna, an icon and reference in motorsport. For many, he was more than an idol, he represented a true passion. But my admiration for him goes beyond the traditional Sunday mornings. My journey with Senna began on Fridays, following the practices. On Saturdays, I awaited the qualifying positions. And frequently, it was guaranteed to see him securing the pole position. If not on pole, he would certainly be on the front row. Between 1984 and 1994, Formula One experienced the Senna era. In a decade-long career, he drove for Toleman, Lotus, McLaren, and Williams. It was 162 races, 41 victories, and 65 poles. The podium was his stage 80 times, and he was crowned world champion in 1988, 1990, and 1991. Sure, many may argue that other drivers have more titles than him, like Schumacher or Prost. But it's not just about trophies. Senna only had a truly competitive car from 1988 for years after his debut. And even then, he always stood out, even in teams with less competitive cars. The year 1988 was magical. At McLaren, alongside Prost, Senna showed why he was the best. In that season, the team won 15 out of 16 races. In the Japanese Grand Prix, where the title was decided, Senna showed his true essence. After a problem at the start, he dropped to 17th place. However, in a historic feat, he overtook several cars, surpassed his teammate Prost, and clinched the title for that year. The 1988 race in Japan is emblematic. Both Senna and Prost with identical cars. While Prost led from the start, Senna navigated through a traffic of 16 vehicles. However, with skill, he overtook one by one, finishing the race with a 13-second lead over Prost, who was also in the title race. This performance exemplifies his genius. Even when the odds were against him, Senna showed an extraordinary ability to overcome challenges and emerge victorious. What fascinates most is the idea of how much more impressive his career could have been if he always had a car matching his talent from the beginning. Senna was a phenomenon, an unparalleled driver in his era, and for many, of all time. While numbers may not fully reflect his talent, the emotion and passion he evoked are undeniable. Those who saw Senna race never forget, if he had a competitive car throughout his career, he would undoubtedly have been invincible. And that is a truth that, for many, is indisputable. Chapter 2: The Rain King. Ayrton Senna, a name etched in the hearts of Formula One enthusiasts, always displayed unparalleled skill on the tracks. Despite having a fast vehicle, he didn't always have the ideal car. The world of racing, with its complexities, presented situations where politics and competition intertwined. In 1989, in a sad and unexpected turn of events, he had a world title taken away. It became clear to everyone the decisive role that Balestray, an important figure in the world of motorsport, played in putting him at a disadvantage. In 1985, he achieved glory in his first Formula One Grand Prix race. At the Portugal circuit, representing Lotus, Senna secured the pole position. In relentless rain, he demonstrated complete mastery. Driving a car without traction control and manual transmission, Senna did the unthinkable. He stayed ahead of everyone except the second-place driver. In his words, the emotion was evident. Finally, I fulfilled a dream, winning a Grand Prix. When we talk about Monaco, Senna's name shines brightly. 6 formidable victories in 1987, 1989, 1990, 1991, 1992, and 1993 make him a giant in the Principality. His feats in Monaco didn't stop there. The poles he clinched are another milestone in his journey. In 1988, in a qualifying session on the same circuit, and being in McLaren for the first time, he surpassed everyone. Even Alain Prost, his teammate. This lap became iconic, and he described it as a trance. The title reign king fits Ayrton perfectly. The uncertainty of rain challenges drivers, reducing visibility and grip. Derek Warwick once commented on a race in Estoril. He said Senna's car shouldn't have won, but Senna's skill turned the impossible into reality. 1993, the European Grand Prix, is another impressive chapter in Senna's history. Already possessing 3 world titles, he started in 4th place. Williams, with its cutting-edge technology, seemed invincible. However, the rain, always Senna's ally, appeared. In a matter of moments, Senna showed why he was the best. Newspapers like the Daily Mail and the Independent praised his skill and courage. The race in Brazil in 1991 has a special place in history. Senna, our national hero, was already a 2-time champion. In that race, his car started to fail. Only the 6th gear was working, putting him in a delicate situation. In the end, he was exhausted, but triumph belonged to him. Senna's story is full of ups and downs, challenges, and victories. Every turn, every lap, every race added another chapter to the legend. His commitment to perfection, his passion for speed, and his dedication to the sport are inspirations for all. This story, tragic and beautiful, left an indelible mark on my life and the lives of many others. Ayrton Senna was not just a driver but a force of nature. His journey in Formula One is not just about victories but about overcoming. Today, remembering his trajectory, I don't want to focus on the sadness of his departure. I want to celebrate the life of someone who will always be admired and remembered. Senna was undoubtedly the best Formula One driver. And he is not just a champion, he is a legend. And legends, as we well know, are eternal. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, activating notifications because I post new videos every day. See you in the next one.